What's up, babies? What's up, girls? Just wanted to let you know that today has been a super emotional, sad day. Coming to the realization of, oh man, just injustice. And you want to know something? Before I started making these videos, I think it's been like years since I've even cried or anything. I'm just like a silent sufferer. I think I just kind of bottle it up and just I used to be like, honestly, these things don't affect me. I guess that's just what I was telling myself, and I took the abuse from your mother. Uh, I guess it's so weird because like I'm talking to you guys to let you know what's been going on with my life, but I'm also making a video diary. So I want to say this woman. I don't want to say your mother. I want to say I've been, taking so much from this woman, and you know what? I am an absolute beast. You know what? Yes, I take the hit and it hurts me deep in my soul, but I snap back so fast. And I start looking at the bright side and looking and realizing, and even if the bad feelings come back in 2 minutes or 5 minutes, I always have deep within my soul the baseline is there's a way out, everything's okay, everything happens for a reason, and I am right where I'm supposed to be, and one day it'll all make sense. And even if it doesn't, one day I will be, you know, where I'm supposed to be again. And it's going to be a never ending journey of learning and love and sadness and madness and excitedness. And you know what? As long as you keep that baseline happy, treating others well, not affecting anybody else's lives in a negative way, and trying not to hurt people's feelings and ruin their little worlds. Everybody lives in their own worlds, I believe. And as long as you're not doing anything to ruin their worlds or make their lives even difficult. Honestly, I don't even really talk about my problems ever to anybody because I know how it feels. I know what hearing. I know that inside of everybody is like an empathic, empathetic person who will feel the emotions when you unload on them. So I rarely tell people what's going on in my life unless it's super, super important, like death. Because I just know that when somebody hears, most people in this world, if somebody hears what you're going through in like a sad way, and like if you're going through some bad stuff and you unload on them, they're gonna feel it. Even if they're not empaths on the outside, I feel like everybody is on the inside, and it is gonna affect some people and most people in some way. But yes, there's always the bright side. And I also decided, because I want to make this YouTube channel um, like based off when I'm actually feeling these feelings and unscripted. I'm so sick of all the scripted videos I see online, all the fake worlds that are just full of perfect, beautiful happiness. And I'm gonna make the video. So I decided, see, I'm just rambling. This is just off the dome, and it's always gonna be off the dome, except this idea I came up with. It's not gonna happen right away because I'm not nearly organized enough, and we're going through so much. And it's been like 2 weeks since I've even seen my babies after going from 24 hours with my babies a day, 7 days a week, where I took care of every aspect of their lives, waking up, brushing teeth, brushing hair, feeding meals, making happy, comforting the sadness, making super smiley, and creating a beautiful, wonderful world for them at all times, to being ripped out of that shit. So my idea is I lost my train of thought. That's what I'm saying. I haven't even said my idea yet. But anyways, I'm gonna make these videos, and I'm just gonna ramble so you can see how I was feeling at the time. And yeah, hopefully my voice gets better and I can just actually talk or in an organized fashion. But yeah, I want to do the real raw stuff first, and then when I am done with that, like later on in the day or something, I'm gonna make a video called What I Meant to Say. So I'm gonna watch the video I made like later, take notes, and then make a more organized video kind of reflecting on the first video I made. So if you want to watch my translation of myself, and I'm talking to you, my little babies, my daughters, anybody else who is watching this, sorry to waste your time, or I'm not trying to make a YouTube channel to get famous or get views or even to have people watch me. I don't care. I am making this solely because YouTube is a free storage device, and if I die, nobody's gonna need to know my passwords for my daughters to see everything that I've been going through and how much I love them. This is gonna be the perfect thing. I said, like in my first video, I think, that I was gonna post every day, and I've been trying to. Honestly, this situation is so hard. I'm not gonna use excuses. I'm gonna do it. But yo, I'm already ready to get back on my routine of working out and doing all this. So I'm excited to I'm really excited to make videos every day, and I'm gonna start making videos every day, no matter how hard it is. I just gotta get in the habit of it. But I've just been, if I'm not feeling super sad about this situation, or it's not hitting me extra hard and I'm not trying to like release anything, I've been sitting kind of like monotone, brain dead, trying to heal from all the abuse, the years of abuse, and the basic betrayal of what was supposed to be my family. And yeah, but you know what? Another thing is, I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna be back to normal, back to what I was before I met this evil person. And I'm just, you know, if you look on the bright side, sometimes you gotta go through some pain. And you know what? I've been through a lot of pain in my life. And I think I wrote this in the description from a video I made for you guys, but there are people in this world. I don't want anybody, I said this in the description, I remember kind of now. I don't want anybody to, what am I trying to say? I don't want anybody to think I am talking shit about someone, which I kind of am, but I want you to know what type of person I am first. I am the type of person that understands everybody's human, and I genuinely have felt so sorry for this person, for her, for so long. I've looked at her, even though I was the one being abused. That's what narcissists do. They find an empath and then they succubus off them, pretty much. But I thought I could beat that. I knew after a couple years in, like 3, maybe even 4 years in, I started figuring it out. I've never encountered a person like this in my entire life. I guess I'm lucky. I've heard people call other people narcissists. I thought that's just another word for like asshole or something like that. But it took me probably like 3-4 years to understand what was going on. I asked a lot of people, and I was like, what is this? And it just sounds so similar to what people complain about in normal relationships sometimes. But once you go deeper and you understand what it really is, then that's when it gets a little scary and twisted, and you realize, oh my gosh, this should be way more illegal than it is. But anyways, I rambled again. And I'm completely, at least I told you my idea. Yeah, I'm going to make a reflecting video on these videos, saying what I was trying to say. Or, I don't know. Hell yeah, I think it's a good idea. I'll probably do that. But I'm definitely going to be posting every day and letting you know how I feel. Because, If I can't be with you like I was because of this situation, and I can't grow with you, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get emotional. I didn't want to miss a second of your lives. Why are there evil people in this world? Oh my gosh, it's just depressing to think about, dude. We could have had it so good, man. We could have had it so good. And I knew what you were, and I accepted it. I knew. I was like, even though you hurt me so much, and honestly, you make my world very, very dark. I never even said these things, but I kind of tried to before. It's just like, I know you can't fix people. That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to accept somebody. I wasn't trying to accept the abuse. I was trying to just show them that, this could be so good. Oh my gosh. We could just be happy all the time. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm the type of person that takes a bite of food, and even if it's a little bit good, I don't know why, but it just brings me so much joy in my body. If I look outside and it's a sunny day and there's leaves on the trees, it's just, I feel it emotionally. It's so beautiful. I rarely get mad. I rarely ever, I'm not perfect. Hell no, I've made so many mistakes. So many mistakes. But sometimes there's situations where somebody else is really being the person that's hurting the other person, And I will never stop telling the truth, and no matter what happens. And every time I think about, not being with you and you, I'm just scared that somebody's putting thoughts in your mind that aren't true, and the way she views reality is so twisted, and you're going to be around that for 24 hours a day now, and she, oh my gosh, we decided to have somebody stay at home with you, which was me, because we didn't want anybody else watching you and some weird situations happening. You know how crazy the world is. And now who's been watching you guys when she's working? Like, you guys are 5 and 6 years old. We've never even done this. I gave up my whole life to keep you guys safe. And now, who knows, man? Shit, dude. There's so much, bro. So much to think about, man. This was kind of a crazy video. I might not post it. It started all like energized, but then this is how it happens, though. Actually, you know what? I am gonna post this. It's just, anybody who knows me knows I am very non-reactive, and I rarely have any kind of anger, and I'm usually just trying to talk about fun stuff and have a good time, like probably 98% of the time. And I think what's just happening, and it's just I'm just thinking about it right now, is this is exactly kind of what I'm going through right now. I have the baseline come back of that happiness, and then the thoughts come, and it turns into something, and then I just keep following the thoughts around, and you know what? I'm going back to meditating, because that really helps. It really helps. So I'm going to start meditating, working out, doing everything I used to do. And you know what? It's going to be okay. I'm not just saying that to make myself feel better. I just know it's going to be okay. No matter what happens, at least I'm alive. At least you're alive. If anything happens to you guys that's traumatic, you know what? That's going to piss me off, but I'm going to be there to hold you and tell you that you're safe and take care of you as much as I can. And I'll never stop fighting for full custody, because that's what's right. That's what should be done. You know what? The type of person that abuses somebody for that long and makes everybody's lives completely horrible, man, there's even more worse stuff that I could say that I'm not going to. It's dark and it goes deep and it's bad. and I kept my mouth shut. I regret that. You know what? But a narcissist isolates you from the world. I've always been kind of distant, but then slowly I turned into somebody who has nobody. Narcissism. Hashtag. Boom shakalaka. Anyways, love you, bye.